Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
I just wanted to send a quick hello and I love you. Oh, good news. I'm gonna be coming home soon. Yay!
Yay!
Oh, I cannot wait to be done with this babysitting job and come home to my loving husband. I miss you. Oh, I gotta get back to work. I love you, Ethan. I miss you so much. I'm sending tons of kisses.
Oh,
Bye,
thanks.
baby.
Thanks for that, baby.
Ethan. You were right. I did lie to you. I shouldn't have. All I can say is that if you get this, stay away.
Really? Stay away. That's what she has to tell me? Why do you send a message telling someone to stay away? Why don't you just not send a message?
Hello?
Hey, it's Ethan.
Oh, hey. You alright? You just disappeared the other night.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. It's Mia. She's not dead, she's alive. She's back.
They found her? How? What happened?
I don't know. Look, I don't know how, but she's back. She's back somehow. Maybe it's a prank, but she wants me to come and get her.
Where is she?
Dulvey, Louisiana.
Dude, it's been 3 years.
I know, but what if it is her? I have to find out what happened.
Beautiful graphics in this game. Had my PlayStation 4 for nearly a year before I had my PlayStation VR, and refrained from playing this game because I wanted to.
This is the place.
Experience it in VR, which I guess I don't think this was out when I first got my PlayStation VR, but it was certainly out before I mean, it wasn't out when I first got my PS4, but it was out before I had my PlayStation VR. Anyway, it looks pretty good outside. Outside actually is where you can spot some deficiency when it comes to the visual side of things. Some of these leaves and vegetation, if you take a really up close look at it, you can see some flaws and some artifacts. Alright, check your objective, it says. Alright, so we got the map. My objective is to find Mia. This is one of the cool things I like about this game, is how the map works. You touch the big touch button in the middle, the big capacitive touch screen button. And here we are. We walk down this old mud path, come to these boards, and come to a front gate. Behind the gate, just a humongous residence. Fairly old, fairly run down, but gigantic. Try to open the gate, but it's chained up, so we can't get through the front door. So we're just going to turn back around and go home. She did stay away, right? No, that's not what we're going to do. We're going to continue down this mud path. We're going to run a little bit here, even though I don't suggest if you're new to VR and this is one of the first games you're playing, you have the testicular fortitude to play this as an early game, running probably isn't the best idea for you, because you're probably going to make yourself sick. Alright, so we have another gate here, and a van. A van with a tripod leaned up against it, but it looks like it's been here a while, abandoned. Overturned coolers, some paperwork on the ground, tarp on the ground. Yeah. It looks like people have been here. We open up the van door to find a book. Magazine or something. What does it say? Sewer Gators, Episode 17, Project Proposal. Sneak into a Louisiana ghost house. Alright, so apparently what we have here, and you can turn this, by the way, by just holding up your controller, and if you turn the controller, the item turns like you're holding it, which is pretty cool. But apparently what we have here is a 3-man video crew. Looks like we have some wannabe investigative journalists or paranormal activity reporters of some sort that have come here to sneak into a Louisiana ghost house. So this is our first clue that the house that we're going into may have some kind of paranormal activity going on with it. We see the words "OK" scribbled on the front, but if we look at the back, it says "Join us." Whatever that means. Anyway, and I think that's all that's in the van. You can look around the back a little bit. Nothing. Again, the 3D depth, one of the strong points of this game. Really accept her gift. Okay. Do I get to accept it from her? Where's she at? Alright, so we're going to go in the gate here and sneak into a Louisiana ghost house. Anyway, as much of a jumbled mess as the outside woods look, and honestly I think the trouble with these scenes mostly can be boiled down to the color palette. Everything has this kind of yellow tint to it. As rough as it looks out here, it looks that nice once you get indoors. Follow the path right along through the woods. It's starting to get a little more muddy. And there's a dude. Hey, dude. Hey. So the dude just kind of walked around the corner here. And he's gone. As you can see here, we're in the deep in the Louisiana swamp. This is the kind of place where it'd be real easy for you to disappear and no one ever find a trace of you. Alligators and such, you know. There's some crows or something up ahead. Overhead. There they are. Crows. It looks like they're eating on some kind of a dead animal. Taking away at it. Cutting those peppers away. Looks like some kind of a hindquarter. But that's it. It just looks like a couple of legs. Where's the rest of the animal? Look how gigantic that is. I mean, what kind of a deer was that? Looks like a moose. Didn't know they had moose in Louisiana. Well, I found some more legs. Look at this. Saw blades and animal legs, making up some kind of a weird shrine. And there's a head in the middle. Look how gigantic this cattle skull is. That thing is huge. It's like as big as my torso. What kind of monster cattle did this guy raise? And what's his secret? Steroids? This is Brock Lesnar's farm. Alright. That's Crouch. I think it said R3 crouches. Alright, there we go. Made our way in to more weird looking vegetation. Back there. This is what I'm talking about. See how the layers of vegetation are flat? They're completely flat layers. It's not meant for you to walk over here and inspect them. Now, if you're looking at it from over here and just walking by, it looks perfectly fine. But when you get up on it closely, you can see paper thin layers of vegetation. And again, you don't have this kind of stuff indoors. Once you get indoors, this game becomes beautiful. But out here, it's kind of cobbled together. Some smoke. Dead crow. Just one dead crow? No, it's a bunch of dead crows. Look at that. Guess they had some tainted meat. Been eating Bob. Eating some of Bob's tainted meat. It looks like there's been a fire here. Somebody had a bonfire or trash fire or something. Book burning probably. Louisiana. Anyway, it looks like we have a little path over here we can walk down. It's not letting me go that way though. I have to just kind of jump down. So if you're saying, why'd you do that, now you're stuck. Ding, 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 you're absolutely correct. You're stuck now. Can't get out. You're in. But look, in the fire, there's an unburned item, a bag. And you can examine it in detail by turning it with the sticks. Oh, and look, we found a driver's license in it. I wonder whose driver's license this is going to be. Let's inspect it, shall we? Oh, what, let us inspect it? Oh, check inventory. Triangle. Oh, there's a letter. Oh, that's the email. Let's look at that. This is the email from Mia. Dolby, Louisiana. Baker Farm, come get me. July 18th, 2017. To Ethan Winters. There she is, lovely looking lady. Apparently a lady of few words. There, let's check out this driver's license we just found. It's kind of like her, doesn't it? Texas driver's license. Cute lady. Can we inspect that further, or is it just it? Well, I guess that's it, right? Oh, it says down there, it says Mia's driver's license. It's covered in a strange black substance. Mia been cutting up black stuff with her driver's license? Alright, well, here we are. Coming around to another old house. So this obviously isn't the big residence we came to earlier. This is a different place. This must be the ghost house, the Louisiana ghost house that those would-be journalists had written about. They wanted to come here and film here. Let me tell you where I'm from. When I was a kid, there were some of these old, dilapidated, abandoned houses nearby where I grew up, and spent a lot of time in those. I mean, they were really torn, you know, old, worn down, boarded up windows. You know, just you get inside, there's trash all over the floor. Just old, run-down house, abandoned. I used to just go up there and hang out. It was within walking distance of my house. It was still my family's property. House belonged to my great-grandfather. My grandmother lived there, grew up in it. I spent a lot of time up there just hanging out. And what I can say with certainty is these guys that developed this game, they nailed it, man. This is what it looks like to be in one of those places. Right, flashlight. This is what it looks like, with like the walls, the way everything's kind of busted up and torn down to like the barest framework. Peeled off paint, the mold everywhere. This is what it looks like to be in one of these places. So kudos to the devs that designed this place. It's spot on perfect. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous work. 3D depth, the way you can kind of peer down into these broken walls. Just something you can't experience unless you're in VRs. This kind of immersion, presence in the game. Doesn't feel like you're playing a game. It feels like you're in the game, visiting a place. You have memories of these games. You don't really have memories of playing a game. You have memories of visiting a place. Very real memories. And so we have a cupboard here with a chain on it. What's it say on the driver's license? I don't think we can do that. Alright. An old abandoned kitchen. And for those of you who played the kitchen demo, this may send shivers down your spine just being in a place like this. Oh, let's look and see what was for dinner. Oh, how about giant cockroaches? Look at that. Nummy. Soup's on, ladies and gentlemen. Some kind of an animal carcass there. The Dolby Daily. Over 20 missing in 2 years. That's it. Ghost sighted in Bayou. Now what I'm going to be interested in later on, when we get a PlayStation 5, when we get a new headset, and we're going to be able to read the small print. Tune in 2 years and we'll talk about it. I'll give you my word. I will remember. Alright, look at this. Somebody left the water running. Yeah, stop that. Save the environment. Dead crow in the microwave. Bloody. Nasty. Very detailed. Yeah, we missed a couple of things over here. I'll walk by. Oh, looks like we have a photograph. It's kind of low down there. Can I not lift it up? Let's try crouching first. Alright, that's better. Still can't really make out what it is though. Nothing written on the back. Some kind of an old photo. And this one's locked. There's an old lock on it too. Can't use that here. Tell me what I can and can't do. I'll do what I want. It's my hot body. I'll do what I want. Alright, well. This old radiator. And what are we missing here? You do have to be very perceptive and really search every nook and cranny of these rooms, because they hide these coins, and they're not just collectible. They use them to unlock weapons and upgrades, like character upgrades. They're very tiny, these coins, so you have to really be thorough about your search. This looks almost disgusting enough to make you sick to your stomach. And if you're new to VR and you're already walking into this thing a little queasy, looking in the refrigerator is not going to do you any favors, let me tell you. Let's move on. I think we've pretty thoroughly explored this place. I'm sure I'll find one of those antique coins soon, just to show you all what I'm talking about, and you'll see what kind of places they like to hide them in. I mean, they'll hide them anywhere. Any little nook and cranny they can shove one of those things. Clock ticking. What time is it? 10:15? Okay. Well, we have a staircase and some pictures. Well, look at that one. Just a person with a bag over their head. Tree. A bunch of trees. Interesting. Let's check his drawer. Just a bunch of indistinguishable trash, basically. Looks like we have some kind of a bird, maybe a vulture, resting atop a tree. I don't know, like a lakeside scene. And a Billy Big Mouth bass. Take me to the river, put me in the water. Take me to the river. Alright, we have a button, flashing button. It says stairs. It's a stairs button. It's not responding. What a crock. What kind of plugs are those, man? I guess big. Big is the answer. Big plugs. Just like big everything else in this game. You gotta look behind these frames and stuff. That's the type of places they'll hide those coins. Inside pottery and behind pictures. Tape recorder and a VHS tape labeled derelict house footage. Okay. Like that. Another weird photograph. Book that we can't read. Drawers that we can't open. Empty shelf. Alright, so tape recorder. These are used for saving. So all you have to do when you come to one is just click X. And it'll pop up with some save slots. I don't know if you can see this on your screen or not, but my old saves are on here. 12/4/2018, December 2018. This is the last time I played this game. It's been almost a year, and I've waited and I've waited and I've waited so that everything will be perfect for me to record it, and it is. So we're starting a new game, friends. Alright, and that's how you save. Let's move on. We got a VHS tape to watch. All we just got to do is find a VHS player and we'll be good to go. We just need to travel back to 1995 and watch the tape. Alright? Man, talk about Black Mirror. Look at that. What the purpose is of blacking a mirror out like that. Empty room. Boarded up door. I always wonder what was in this door. This is a door under the stairs. Yeah, nothing in here. Just an empty room. Oh, I see me a TV. Okay. Nothing here to speak of. Ah, fuse box. Need a fuse. I bet this will make the stairs button work. Great pianist. I'm the world's foremost pianist. So, as you can tell, and as I was saying earlier, the visuals indoors are just stunning. How realistic looking they are. Still some of the more realistic I've ever seen in VR. And it being PlayStation VR makes it all the more impressive. Alright, so here we have a television and a VHS. Let's check out the tape that we just found, right? Derelict house footage. A videotape with derelict house footage. Dolby June 1 written on the label. Oh, okay. Clancy Javis, abandoned house.
Boo!
Hey,
Where did you find this guy?
Give me a break, Pete.
Hey, I only work with professionals. Speaking of which, make sure the sound is right this time. I don't want a repeat of Amarillo.
That was 2 fucking years ago.
I don't do ADR.
yeah. You're not the boss of me, guys.
This new guy? I'm not feeling it.
Well, I'm not feeling you either.
Don't be surprised if we have to make
Bumhole.
a change.
I'm gonna look around at night.
Plan. We do a walk through the inside first, then we shoot the intro.
Just like we always do. Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No problem. Tonight I'm super. Another worthless fucking kid.
Still trapped. Weird, I kind of got stuck over there. Burn pile. Still here, but not nearly as much junk on it as before. Oh, found a lockpick. Look at that. Take that. See, it took me a while to learn these things. The first time, well, the first times, I should say, that I played through this, I didn't understand that you can have this kind of freedom in these VHS flashbacks, and and you can find items in them that you take back to the actual game. So this lockpick I just found, I think I can take it back with me. Maybe I'm wrong. I may just have to use it. Alright. You guys had enough waiting yet? Or you want to wait some more?
Are we rolling? All right, let's go.
Kick it down, tough guy.
Get out of the way.
It's loud.
After you.
Somebody
So,
thought
why are
about
we in hell
playing.
this time? Do you ever prep? What's the prep? Shitty house, spooky sounds. Ooh, is it haunted? Fuck me. I was an anchor, you know?
Weekend sub, Pete. Not anchor.
What's that?
Nothing.
What's the story, Andre?
Abandoned farmhouse, missing family, foul play suspected. The usual.
Yeah, as good as everything looks in here.
How long did you say this place has been abandoned?
3 years.
The sound is just as
Clancy,
impressive.
get a shot of this. Make a great cutaway. So, Hillbilly Joe and his family go missing.
Not hillbillies, the Bakers. Jack and Marguerite Baker.
Thank you.
And they were quiet, not backward. A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
Ah, shit! I know I should have worn my good shoes. Oh, shit.
I know, right?
Glad I had my shots. Although, this would make a great backdrop. Andre, what do you think? Andre?
Where'd he go?
Andre! Andre! Clancy, you see where Andre went?
I have no idea. Is that my name, Clancy?
Where is he? Unfucking believable!
Why don't you go find him, buddy?
This is the last time I work with that guy. I mean, producers, they come and go, but a good cameraman like you, Clancy, you stick with me.
Yeah, you go on ahead. I'll be right here. Empty microwave. Refrigerator's still nasty. What are you gonna do, eh? Sometimes you gotta have a busted fridge. You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do? Still that same pot of soup. This is where I found that photograph. And this is where I will use my lockpick. Project proposal, a planning document belonging to the amateur video production team, Supergators. Oh, so I have another document in my possession, and I had no idea. Right now, we're going to use this lockpick. Open up this drawer. Was that another photograph? Looks identical to the other one. What kind of crap is that? So we'll have to check that out once we get back into the present time. Yeah, so I think that's going to pretty much wrap up our investigation of this room. I guess we have to go follow Willard Scott here and try to find Andre 3000. Oh look, it's still 10:15. What a coincidence. Huh. Okay, let's try the stairs button. Won't let me push the stairs button? Why not? Just let me pick a lock. Interesting. Find anything, dude?
What the fuck was that? Did you hear that?
Yep.
Andre? Where the fuck is he?
Watch your step, boss.
Andre, where are you, man?
That one's locked, of course. What do you think, dude? Still need that fuse. Can't interact with anything the way I could before. No VCR.
What the hell? You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh, dude.
All right, new deal. We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
I mean, if Andre went in there, screw him. I mean, if he's gonna go in something like that and not tell anybody, why are we chasing him? Just screw it, man. Let him find his own way back out. We got to go, brother. Oh, here we go. Looks like the people Andre was talking about. Indeed, it does. Happy family. It's like a boy and a girl, mommy and a daddy. So we gotta follow this douchebag through this crawl space.
You first. Need a nice hero shot of me coming down the ladder.
Hero shot.
So, you first.
I got a shot for you, hero. Come down there. Try to push him down, it didn't work. You are a pussy, sir. Kind of watching my sport and Cassia, I hate you. That's a long ladder.
What do you see? What is it?
A douchebag with a flashlight. Oh, there he is. Hey, dude, what are you standing on your tiptoes for? What are you looking at? Oh, dude.